Good morning, folks. Cup of coffee. This is Thursday. This is another short, about 10-15 minutes. People were asking me questions, and my email has 20 emails from people all over the country and a few other places asking me sorts of questions you should have done 3 years ago. And right now they're all freaking out and they're screaming about lockdowns and masks and losing their liberties and stuff like that. Okay, first thing, shout out to these nice people, my friends. Cap Patton's Family Compound, Corsair Trainers. Now, if anybody's getting pew-pew or weapons and stuff, go see Steve at his course and learn how to train to use properly and don't shoot off your penis. Corsair Trainer, ask for Steve. If you want to see good old-fashioned gardening, old school pepper, and other cooking tips, Palmetto Prepared. If you live on the East Coast and if you haven't signed up for Palmetto Prepared, good luck. Good. Anthony knows a lot about the Carolinas, so please check him out. And The Ungrateful Peasant with Wayne. Okay? If you're interested in all this stuff, go check out Wayne at The Ungrateful Peasant. Gil's other channel for tactical stuff is Gray Man Prepping. Please check that out. It's always on Tuesday. Garden State Gardener. Great if you love to garden. Check out his Sunday program. Help him out. And then Southern Ohio Prepping. That's Dave's channel. So check out Dave. Okay? Because Uncle Alan's getting tired. Okay. We're finishing up the November, December. We're in the December, January phase. Keep warning people about this. Nobody ever listens. Okay? January and February phase. We got another storm here, but it isn't powerful as the first two. But we have to worry about January and January through February. There's 4 monster storms. And you think the first one was bad in Kentucky? Think about these storms coming in later in the next 2 months. Really bad. Okay? 2, it is not the new normal. If I hear of another person think it's the new normal. Okay, Mr. Clone, Alien, or Puppet, let's go behind, or Zombie. Let's go behind the woodshed and I'll give you an attitude adjustment. Okay, if they say it's the new normal, nothing is normal anymore. Okay? Now, what I'm worried about, and nobody ever listens to Uncle Al, they never do, are these 3 main cities. Mexico City, New York City, Toronto. You want to avoid these for the winter. Now, winter used to be summer. Winter and fall of 2021. Mexico City, because of the government. New York City, Bill Blasio. Ontario, Toronto, Ontario. God, they can't, it's Canadians. All right, just plain old Canadians. I'm tired. What was that stupid question? I had to wrote it down. Okay, Uncle Alan, is it true that the government's raising our taxes by 30%? Yes. They're taxing everybody, not the rich only, everybody. So, to answer that question, yes, and there's a part 2 of that. You didn't read the fine print. Every man, woman, child in America owes the federal government $287,000. That's a mouthful. $287,000. And you owe it to the federal government. But I've just been born, little child says. You owe the government $287 plus interest. Great. So if I'm half blind, half deaf, and use a walker, I owe the government $287. I don't have even $400 in the bank. Ugh. I hate Captain Crazy and his crew. And let's see, what was the other question somebody asked me? Oh yeah. Uncle Alan, what's the best 3 weapons I should have? I'm like, why are you asking me these questions now? We are in the big, the early stages of SHTF, and you have no plan, and you're just now getting stuff. Okay, I'm surprised. All right. If you can, in some areas, get her 22. If you learn from the past, 22 is a great small game rifle, and everything else, target, practice stuff, 22s are great. If you're smart, you could use that for sniping, but at close range, and you get this stuff, and you get their stuff, and you use that. I know a lot of early guerrilla groups in the Central Americas and South America use 22 to get their weapons through ambush. So 22, small game, practice, target, guerrilla warfare, that's fine. Whatever version you like. Bolt action, I say it because it's the cheapest right now. Last time I saw prices in California was $119. That's not too bad. You can get a semi-automatic. You can get lever action, pump, takedown, whatever you want. It's very versatile. But remember, it's not a combat weapon. It's mostly for training and for small game and for recreation. It's not designed for all-out warfare. They try it, but it doesn't work. And the other question with that was, can I get a handgun? Well, it depends where you're located. If you're in a high urban area, a handgun's a very good choice. But, okay, there's always a but. You have to be trained in. That's why I always tell to go over to Steve, Corsair's trainers. Okay? And don't shoot off your penis again. All right? The best all-around heavy weapon is a shotgun. Now, I believe in the European model, which is semi-automatic, because Uncle Alan's left arm is pretty bad, and I used to use a pump shotgun a lot. I was fairly good with it. Okay, but my left arm is really bad after the stroke, and I switched over to a semi-automatic shotgun. All right? You could put extensions on it, but with extensions, I do have to warn you, that adds another couple of pounds to it. Go check out Wayne at The Ungrateful Peasant. If you know what you're doing and you run a shotgun tactically, real tactics, not what you see on the YouTube channels, real tactics, go check out Wayne's channel. You have to be clean and smooth because that thing's heavy as a pig. And it could take various loads, and you could change various barrels on it if you know what you're doing. A pump is one of the best ones. The second one I always recommend is a bolt action shotgun. They'll never do it because the way I told people how to design it, like, you're nuts, Uncle. So you're stuck with maybe 2 or 3 rounds and a full choke on it. But still, it's a good shotgun because it's a very durable shotgun. And finally, we have the doubles and singles. Those are emergency use. If you like the Old West, those are fine. Nothing wrong with it. But with shotguns, you've got to understand, you have to keep it within 100 yards or less. It's for small game, big game, but it's limited in range. It's like the modern day musket. Okay? You cannot hit anything past 100 yards. But you could get damn close within 100 yards. So I say shotgun. And that's for people in Canada. Because most of the people don't live in tight urban spaces. They live in the boonies. Okay? It's a lot better for them as a defense round, as a hunting round, all purpose. If you live on a farm, gee, that handgun didn't work getting rid of that squirrel at 300 yards away. No. You get the 22 out and you knock the hell out of it. All right? Okay. And last and most least, I keep telling this in my videos, you have to have a big game rifle, a centerfire. Not people, okay? Not a regular sniping rifle, because you got to understand what's in your area. A lot of people don't understand what Uncle Alan's face. I got 2 animal sanctuary recovery areas. I got 1 major zoo. So if we have a catastrophic failure, all those wild animals from different countries of the world let loose. So I don't want to be waking up the next 40 years or 20 years. Uncle Al, there's elephants in the yard. There's lions in the African lions in the backyard. There's some kind of weird animal that's eating our dog. So think about it. What kind of exotic animals live in your area? And do you have something to knock it down? But I could shoot it with my deer rifle. And here's the African lion. The idiot tried to shoot me with a 30-30. So I shoved this up his butt and ate him like a shish kebab. Okay? You don't want to be that character. All right? You've got to have a heavy game weapon. Now, a lot of people, oh, we don't have that kind. If you live in a metropolitan area, you have some kind of zoo. There's probably 1 or 2 biological research areas if you have a college. People don't think. Okay? That's why you need a heavy bolt action rifle. Now, 45-70 will do in a pinch, but you got to shoot it a lot. Okay? Uncle Alan has his prized possession is a Hollander 3-round elephant gun. Bolt action, 375 Hollander. And you want to talk about expensive rounds? Guess how much a Hollander cost? That's $20 a round. And they don't make that in the United States. Just drive me nuts. Another good family movie I always recommend is The Attack of the Mushroom People. Or that. Where people get stranded on an island. Again, no equipment. And they do it successful for a while and then the mushrooms attack. Okay? So think about that, folks. You got your stuff. You're ready, geared up. All right? Just go over everything. All right? Let's say you got stuff in your car. Fine. Walk away from your car. Your car's now gone. Aliens took it. People took it. And you're on foot. What can you do with the stuff on you? Well, I could go to my... You can't go to your house. It's on fire. Your car's been stolen or flooded out or missing. The government have taken it. All you have is what's on your person, and if you're lucky, maybe 60 pounds of stuff. So put that through your little heads and run the course. All right? If worse gets to worse, it's all up to you. You have to have the training, the skills, and the tools. Do not fall back on, I have a house, I have a homestead, I have a truck. Don't care. All right? This is reality coming up and knocking on your door. Okay? This is why I'm doing, this is 59 and going down. So like I said, a lot of people don't know that Uncle Alan has a bag. It's my car camping stuff. So if I'm out in the boonies and I get stuck or drive around and there's no people, and I just open it up. I have my cook set, my stove. I have 2 days worth of food in the car camping kit. And coffee. Gotta have coffee. I have water bags. I know where the water source is around here. and I have a tent, and I have a sleeping bag. This is you. You have a credit card, a smartphone, and maybe a flashlight and a couple of flares. You're shivering inside in the car waiting for AAA to come out, and 2 weeks later when they find your shriveled dead body. Okay, here's Uncle Al. I had a nice breakfast. I signal a chopper with my signal mirror. AAA and the rescue team comes out, tow me back. Uncle Alan's alive. You're out there like, okay? Big difference. Being prepared, know what to do, understanding the situations. Those are 3 things that a lot of people don't have. And I'll catch you later. And I got another video later today, 58. We have to talk about something. Somebody asked me to go back, check my emails before there's another 40 questions tossed on there. I'll catch you later, folks. You have a nice day. I'll see you later. Bye.